Good afternoon. I'm Mike Peterson with the latest from the KMA newsroom on this Monday afternoon. Fire crews kept busy throughout southwest Iowa this past weekend. That included Taylor and Adams counties and the Lennox Fire Department. Ryan Brown is fire chief in Lennox. He tells KMA News his crews were first called out Friday morning for a series of fires along U.S. Highway 34, followed by a vehicle fire later that night.
I know it started clear over by Nottoway and ended up clear over by Lone Star on Highway 34. That was with Corning and Prescott and Lennox. And then Friday night we did have got called to 140th and Winchester, where we come across a pickup that was full engulfed out in the field. No occupants were around. So as far as I know, that one's still under investigation. You know exactly what started that.
Then multiple field and brush fires broke out Sunday morning. Brown says one occurred a little after 11 a.m. near the intersection of U.S. Highways 34 and Vanilla Avenue, encompassing between 15 and 20 acres. Just as that fire was finished, Brown says his department was called for mutual aid along with most Taylor County agencies for another large field fire northeast of Bedford before getting paged to a house fire in Corning later that night. All in all, Brown says his volunteer crew put in nearly 7 hours of operations yesterday. However, he adds that cooperation and teamwork are vital between rural fire departments. Glenwood School officials Sunday night reportedly intercepted a threat against the district on social media. In an email to the district staff and parents, school officials say an investigation determined the threat wasn't credible. However, additional police officers were placed at each building in order to be proactive. Though the threat was non-credible, school officials say the increased presence sent the message that the district took it seriously. Voters in the Glenwood School District must decide Tuesday on a revenue purpose statement referendum. If approved by a simple 50% majority, the statement would permit the district to use its secure and advanced vision for education or save dollars to borrow against future state sales tax revenues to construct a new home for the district's central offices, Kids Place, Thrive, and a proposed innovation center on district-owned property near the high school. Speaking on KMA's Morning Line program this morning, Glenwood School Superintendent Dr. Devin Embray said the Glenwood Resource Center's closing necessitates alternative facilities.
Because of our situation on the GRC campus closing and being determined that we need to find new home for our alternative ed program, our daycare program, our central office, and the potential of our innovation center coming up, we're trying to pass our RPS to allow us to have enough years to do a revenue bond to build a building over by the high school to put those programs in.
Polls in the Glenwood District are open Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. For information on precinct locations, call the Mills County Auditor's Office at 712-527-3146. You can hear the full interview with Devin Embray with the web story at kmaland.com. And Farmers Mutual Telephone Company announcing plans to build fiber internet to 4 KMA land communities in the next 2 years. Officials say the plan is to bring fiber internet and telephone services within the city limits of Clarinda, Red Oak, Corning, and Bedford. KMA on track weather, mostly cloudy today, highs in the low 60s, partly cloudy tonight, lows in the low 30s, mostly sunny tomorrow, highs in the upper 50s. More news at 5:05 and 6:05 this evening and online at kmaland.com. Have yourself a good rest of your Monday. Mike Peterson, so long, my friend.